Also, Harold Ford Jr. Barack Obama had his outline for the stimulus plan, as we've said here on the show repeatedly. They took it up to Capitol Hill, and Nancy Pelosi said, no, we're not going that way. He turned it over to Nancy Pelosi.
Healthcare, as much as I respect and appreciate John's insights on this, I have to disagree. I think the Congress, having served there, you served there, they play a bigger role. The president had a big problem. The real shortcoming in his press conference the other night on healthcare was that he had a specific problem in laying out specifically what he was for. He couldn't in a sustained way say what he expected from Congress and how to pay for it. There are questions, as you well know, about how the Congress wants to pay for it, how the Senate chooses to pay for it, what the cost containment provisions are. Where John Harwood is exactly correct is that the president wants a public health option. But even that has found its way into an area that I'm not clear what the president how he exactly defines one. What's going to have to happen? I happen to agree with you, Joe, on the town hall meetings. People have the right to come out, even if those efforts are organized by K Street or organized by corporate types. So what? When you go to a town hall meeting, you put yourself before the public, and people have every right to ask whatever question is irritating as it may be. I think what my party has to do is to probably step back a moment here, get back to the drawing board, and define clearly how you plan to contain costs, how you plan to address those who don't have health insurance, and how you expect to address those who have illnesses and are kicked off their insurance when they go see their doctor. Those questions haven't been answered.
Pat Buchanan, quickly, has it not been your perception as well from following the news day in and day out that Barack Obama hasn't had his hands in health care, cap and trade, and these other issues the way Bill Clinton did in '93 and '94?
I tell you, the perception here in town and among an awful lot of people is that Barack Obama was elected to run sort of a centrist government. He said, bring us together government, and that he is governed from the left. He has one foot in the left. That is certainly the perception of the American people, Joe. Yeah. You know, this Sergeant Crowley thing was a killer. The Quinnipiac poll showed that by 54 to 27, white Americans who gave Obama more votes than they gave Kerry, that they thought he handled it stupidly. I think he's perceived as a man of the left now, and he was not 6 months ago.
All right. And also, I've just got to say again, with all due respect to John, I have not heard anybody in Washington, D.C. saying that Barack Obama has been driving the legislative engine over the past 6 months. It's been Nancy Pelosi and Congress that's been driving this train.